Hi guys, my name is Marie, and if you're new to my channel, I'm a personal trainer and I post new videos every week. So for this video, we're doing an abs and glutes workout because I love short and sweet workouts. I love body weight because you don't need any equipment. And also, you don't necessarily need a long workout for it to be effective. So for this workout, you're gonna need a mat or any surface you're okay with, lying on. For this first circuit, we're gonna be doing a marching glute bridge. So feet are out shoulder width, your toes are forward. You're gonna roll down onto the mat. Hands are on the ground or on the mat. Okay, so we're gonna engage your abs first. So by doing this, I like to squeeze my abs. That way I know they're engaged. And then you're gonna push your shoulders, upper back against the mat. And you're going to push your feet into the floor, and then you're gonna exhale, come up into a bridge. So you're gonna lift your hips up off the ground. So staying in this position, so abs are engaged, glutes are up, you're going to lift the right foot off the ground, back down, and left. So we're just gonna march in place. So 90 degrees up here, back down. Knee in line with the hip. We're just marching up and down. So this is great. Get your glutes fired up. Because we sit a lot. Probably don't use our glutes as much as we should. So we're just gonna come up and down until you just stop. For this workout, we'll do 2 circuits, 3 rounds. It's also a great workout. Again, short on time, or traveling, or you just, have a little break and you just want to move. All right, we'll do one more. Nice, okay. Then you're gonna roll down. And the trick with that is to always keep your hips up. So if you have a mirror or something, just make sure your hips are raised the whole time, because sometimes they'll want to sink. Okay, this is a single leg drop. So knees are in tabletop, pushing your upper back, shoulders to the mat, engaging your abs again. You're going to straighten and lower. Oops, my leg got cut off, but it's okay. And come down. So straighten and lower, come down. Your heel is just hovering off the floor. And scoot up a little bit so you can see. Okay, tabletop, drop, come up. So tailbone should be down, upper back should be down. It's okay, there's a slight curve, I don't know if you can see it, in your lower back, but you shouldn't feel it in your lower back. You're supposed to use your abs, so remember to squeeze them. If this is too much to straighten and lower, you can just keep the knee bent, tap your toe on the ground, come up. Yeah, you can make it very graceful. So you can point your toes, tap the ground, come up. So again, tabletop, 2 options. Straighten and lower, or tap your toe down and up. I know, I'm using quite a bit of legs, abs, glutes, which is great. Also, you just, need a mat or any surface you have space and you're okay with lying down on. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. If you need to stretch a little bit, this is great. You can hug your knees to your chest, rock side to side. We're gonna do this round 2 more times. So, marching glute bridge, feet are flat, they're shoulder width. You're going to bridge, and then you're going to lift right foot, come down. Left foot, come down. So when that foot comes up, the other foot that's on the ground, try to push it into the ground. That way, it helps with balance and keeping you stable. So we're just marching, marching. Make sure your hips are up. We know they want to sink sometimes. You can push your upper back, shoulder blades into the mat. Keep squeezing your abs. Just marching in place. Feel free to do my warm-up video before this. All right, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, my hips were sagging a little bit, but it's all right. Okay, single leg drops. So knees are in tabletop. So bend 90 degrees, knees aligned with your hips. You can straighten and lower, like so, or you could tap and come up. Whatever works for you. but the idea is you're gonna have one leg up, one leg down. If you want, you could even alternate. Let's say it's too much to do with your leg fully extended. You could do a couple of them with your knees bent. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice! Okay, one more little stretch. Oof, runs my hip flexors too. This is also great for in between your workout. So yesterday I did full body with weights. So doing body weight today, kind of like a nice little break. Still putting in work, but you know, nothing crazy. All right, last one. You're gonna come into a bridge again. We're gonna march. So lift, come down, lift, come down, up and down. Keeping your hips up, squeezing your abs. I know they want to sink, but don't let it sink. Keep it up. Just keep going, just keep going. Okay, we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Then slowly roll back down. Okay, last set of the single leg drops. Knees are in tabletop. You tap one toe down and up, like so. Then if you're feeling, you know, a little more ambitious, you can straighten lower. You have options. And again, you can alternate. So if it hurts to do your leg fully extended, you can switch to these. I think my hip flexors are a little tight. So I definitely feel these here, which is fine if you feel it in your legs. But you really want to squeeze your abs, gauge your abs. Your heel's just gonna hover off the floor. You should not feel it in your lower back. So make sure your tailbone is touching the mat at all times. All right, last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice! For whatever reason, my knees are cracking a lot. Probably tight too. Everything's tight, guys. Okay, so just rock a little bit. And then we're gonna go on our side. So we're gonna do some clamshells. So you're gonna roll over, very graceful roll over. So I like putting my elbow right where my shoulder is. Your knees are bent, feet are together. You have to adjust yourself. So elbow, hip, feet, all in one line. You can have your hand up here or down here. If it's too much to be on your elbow, you can come down your side and clamshell like this. So keeping your feet together, like a hinge or a little clamshell mouth, opening, closing. Or you can come up to your elbow. You can hold on here. You can also make this harder by putting a band above your knees. Honestly, this is one of my favorites because it works hip abduction. So bringing your hip out. And this, I call it the side glute, but it's your gluteus medius and minimus, which again, I don't think we work enough either. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And before we switch sides, let's do a hip dip. I'll give you options. So you can have your feet together like this, elbows underneath your shoulder. Make sure you're in one line. You don't want to be slanted where your foot's too far up or you're too far back. Everything should be in one line. So elbow, hip, foot. You can have your hands up here. You're gonna side plank. So one option, you can just side plank. You have one foot over the other. Make it harder. You're gonna tap your hip down and up. We'll just do 10. And sometimes just the balancing portion, it's not so much the movement itself. But this is great because working obliques, the side here. All right. Oh, it's so hard to balance on your feet. Usually do this with shoes. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Nice. All right, now we'll roll over. Also, if you feel a lot in your shoulders and your elbows, that's okay. That's normal. It's because, you know, you're putting all that weight in there. All right, clamshell. So elbow underneath the shoulder. Making sure everything is aligned. Hand up here, and then open and close. So your feet will be touching full time. It's like a door hinge, keeping the door attached. Yep, open and close. You should feel it here. Make sure your body is parallel to whatever you're facing. So you have a mirror, that's really helpful. If not, just make sure you're parallel to the wall. In this case, it's our window and sink. Okay, we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. If it burns or cramps, sometimes hitting it helps. Like alleviates that tension. All right. So 2 options. You can either side plank here or have the foot over, or you can dip your hip up and down, which is a little harder. So tap your hip on the ground, up, still staying parallel to the ground. To the wall or whatever is in front of you. You want to keep your shoulder away from your ear, so you don't want to collapse like this. That's not good for your neck or your back. Almost there. Just embrace the burn. We'll do 2 more. Nice. All right. 2 more rounds for both. It's not bad, right? I think the hip dips are worse. Clamshell's not too bad. Okay. Elbows underneath the shoulder, or you could lie down your side. Just a little clam, happy little clam, hanging out. I think my back and upper body, actually a little bit of everything is sore right now. From strength training yesterday and then doing Pilates the day before. All right, we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Great. Again, side plank or hip dip. Whatever floats your boat. So dip and up. For those of you side planking, just side plank for as long as we're doing these hip dips. But this is great because working obliques, more of the frontal plane. So side to side motions, which we also don't really work a lot either. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. I'm going the other side. A little different. Kind of learned this from the Pilates instructor in my class. We'll do clamshells. Like, oh, instead of switching, why don't we just do all the exercises or circuit on one side and then do the other? I guess that helps from like switching back and forth so much. All right, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. But also, when you end up working that one side, the other side is not as sore, but it's almost harder to stabilize, if that makes sense. Like if you do your right side, and then now you switch and do your left, and your right has to stabilize. You get what I mean. I hope you get what I mean. All right, we're gonna go into side plank or hip dip. Nice, just tap, dip, up, dip and up. Also, I can't believe it's December. I should put our cute little Christmas stuff on here. That would be fun. All right, 2 more. Nice. Oh, so much harder. It's just wearing socks. I think with shoes, you have a little more support. So don't feel bad if you feel a little unstable. Okay, last round. Feels good. Feels good to move. I think we were taught that you have to go hard or crazy or really push yourself, but sometimes you just gotta move and do what you can. I'm all about consistency versus intensity. All right, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Ugh, starting to dread these hip dips that I put in here. Okay, but it's all right. The last one. So side plank and up and down. It's all right. We'll get through it. I think my shoulders are really sore from benching. I mean, chest is sore too, but probably why it's hard to hold myself up. All right, one more. Woo. Okay, spin it around very gracefully. And then here, clamshell it. Again, you can use the band, make it harder. It's up to you. If you have one. If you don't, that's all right. We'll just keep repping it out. You got it. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Also, I realized I kind of matched picture there. All right. And a hip dip. Last one, guys. You could do one of my stretch videos. Well-deserved stretch. Or you could do more videos. It's up to you. I have a bunch. All right, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Yes! We did it. Okay. You can roll on up. Great job, guys. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I know I did. Also a lot of breath from teaching and training. Okay, talking and doing exercises at the same time. It's very difficult. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd also love to hear from you. So comment what was your favorite or maybe your least favorite move. If you'd like to train or collaborate with me, you can email me. And I also post a weekly newsletter. So if you'd like to sign up for that, I'll put the link in the description below. And again, I have tons of videos from like strength, stretch, body weight, weights. So feel free to check that out. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.